In the realm of American television, where stories flicker to life on screens big and small, some faces transcend mere character status. They evolve into cherished friends, trusted confidants, and enduring symbols that define their era, etching themselves into the collective memory of a nation. For millions upon millions of viewers, Captain Benjamin Franklin Hawkeye Pierce was unequivocally that face. Armed with a sharp wit that could disarm any situation and a profound sense of compassion that knew no bounds, he served as the very heart and soul of the 4077th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. His irreverent humor fearlessly cut through the ever-present tension and absurdity of war, offering a much-needed release valve for those caught in its grip. Yet, behind the laughter, his eyes reflected the true, often unbearable cost of conflict, reminding us of the human toll that statistics often obscure. Hawkeye was a complex figure, a reluctant hero who openly despised heroism, a dedicated healer thrust into a world defined by destruction and loss. Through his actions and words, he taught an entire generation that humor could be a powerful form of rebellion, a vital spark of humanity capable of piercing through even the darkest of times. The year is 1972. America, deeply scarred and weary from the seemingly endless Vietnam War, seeks solace and escape. Families gather around their television sets, hoping for a brief respite from the anxieties of the day. Suddenly, the familiar drone of a military helicopter fills the airwaves, descending onto their screens and signaling the arrival of something truly unique. There, amidst the chaos, stands a surgeon, clad in a vibrant Hawaiian shirt, a martini casually held in his hand, defying expectations at every turn. He's ready with a quick-witted joke, a sardonic observation that feels less like entertainment and more like a desperately needed lifeline. This was Hawkeye's unforgettable introduction, and the moment Alda cemented his place in television history. Alda didn't merely play a part, he breathed life into it, giving voice to the unspoken frustrations, anxieties, and enduring hopes of millions of Americans. Before Hawkeye Pierce burst onto the scene, television doctors were largely portrayed as stoic, emotionally distant figures, often more concerned with medical procedures than with the human beings they were treating. Alda shattered that outdated mold with a sledgehammer. He gave us a doctor who was undeniably brilliant but also deeply flawed, courageous in the face of unimaginable horrors yet perpetually terrified, cynical about the world around him but ultimately driven by an unwavering sense of idealism. Hawkeye would fight tooth and nail to save a life on the operating table, pouring every ounce of his skill and energy into the task, then retreat to his tent, seeking solace in a bottle as he desperately tried to drink away the pain and the memories of those he couldn't save. Alda's nuanced and deeply human performance brought an unprecedented level of realism and heart to the role, solidifying Hawkeye's status as a timeless symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. Even decades later, his signature wisecracks and perpetually weary shoulders serve as a poignant reminder of our own shared humanity, our capacity for both great strength and profound vulnerability. Alda brought humor, compassion, and wit to MASH as Hawkeye Pierce. But behind the camera, his journey has been filled with triumphs, challenges, and personal sacrifice. Today we explore the life, legacy, and lasting cost of becoming one of TV's most iconic doctors. Before the fame, there was Alfonso Joseph d'Abruzzo, Alda, born in New York City in 1936. The son of a performer, Alda grew up backstage learning the rhythms of show business as a child. At 7, he battled polio, enduring painful treatments that forged his resilience and empathy. These early struggles shaped the depth he later brought to his roles. Alda attended Fordham University, immersing himself in theater and honing his craft. He studied in Paris and served in the U.S. Army Reserve in Korea, gaining a glimpse of military life. Returning home, he built his career from the ground up regional theater TV and improv with the Compass Players. Success didn't come overnight. Alda was a dedicated craftsman, learning from every experience. These formative years laid the foundation for the actor and the man he would become. His empathy, humor, and perseverance would soon find their perfect outlet. The stage was set for something extraordinary. As the turbulent 1960s drew to a close, Alda was steadily building a name for himself, earning critical acclaim on both stage and screen. He was honing his craft, showcasing a versatility that would soon captivate audiences nationwide. His early work included films, plays, and guest appearances, His talent was undeniable, leading to prestigious recognition, including a Tony nomination for his performance in The Apple Tree. He began to transition into film, securing roles in movies like Paper Lion, where he revealed a thoughtful and remarkably natural performing style, setting him apart from his contemporaries. His performances felt authentic, drawing viewers in with their sincerity, but nobody prepared him for the fame MASH would bring. As the 1970s dawned, television producers were on the hunt for the perfect lead for a daring new project, the MASH TV series. They needed an actor who possessed the rare ability to balance sharp humor with the profound gravity and emotional weight of war. Alan Alda's unique blend of quick wit, keen intellect, and underlying vulnerability made him the undeniable and clear choice for the role. He hesitated initially, fully aware that the commitment would mean spending years far from his family and home, a significant sacrifice. But ultimately, he agreed to take on the role, but only with one crucial condition, that the show must unflinchingly portray the real and devastating cost of war, and not just rely on jokes for comedic relief. This insistence and commitment to authenticity fundamentally transformed MASH from a simple sitcom into a groundbreaking and culturally significant television experience. Alda quickly became not just the star of the show, but also a vital creative force, actively shaping the show's unique tone and direction. The moment he donned Hawkeye's iconic uniform, it marked the beginning of a true cultural phenomenon that would resonate for years to come. Alan Alda and Hawkeye Pierce became inextricably linked in the public imagination, forever changing the landscape of television. A new kind of television hero and a groundbreaking new era of television was officially born. The MASH set was more than a workplace. It was a family forged in long hours and emotional scenes. Alan Alda led by example, writing and directing some of the show's most memorable episodes. His collaborative spirit empowered the cast, elevating the entire production. Playing Hawkeye for 11 seasons, Alda balanced manic humor with profound sadness, earning 5 Emmys for acting, writing, and directing. The show's compassionate, anti-authoritarian spirit resonated with a generation. The finale, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, co-written and directed by Alda, became a national event. Over 100 million viewers tuned in the US alone, making it one of TV's most watched broadcasts. Alda's influence was everywhere, on-screen and behind the scenes. To millions he was Hawkeye, embodying hope and humanity in a turbulent era. The legacy of MASH and Alda endures. Fame and success brought challenges. For many, Alda and Hawkeye became inseparable. Audiences expected him to be the wisecracking surgeon, both on and off screen. The demands of the show meant years of cross-country commuting, straining his personal life. Alda was often exhausted, juggling acting and directing, while also dealing with public pressure to be Hawkeye in real life. It led to stress and isolation. When MASH ended, Alda faced the risk of being typecast forever, the shadow of Hawkeye looming over every new project. Yet, he embraced the legacy, never resenting the role that made him a star. He used his platform to seek new creative challenges and champion causes he believed in. Navigating fame with grace, Alda proved he was more than just one character. He stepped out of Hawkeye's shadow, determined to define his own path. After MASH, Alda reinvented himself. He had a successful career in film and television, writing, directing, and starring in films like The Four Seasons, The West Wing, The Avatar, Bridge of Spies, and Sweet Liberty. He explored the complexities of adult life with humor and heart, becoming an auteur. On TV, he took on roles far from Hawkeye, like Senator Vinnick in The West Wing, earning another Emmy. Alda also hosted Scientific American Frontiers, sharing his passion for science and communication. This led to founding the Alan Alda Center for Communicating Science, training scientists to connect with the public. Empathy became his mission, whether on screen or in real life. He's been open about his struggles, including his announcement, in 2018, that he had been battling Parkinson's disease. He faced his personal struggles with courage and advocacy. Alda's later years have been marked by curiosity, decency, and a drive to make a difference. His contributions now reach far beyond entertainment. The spirit that defined Hawkeye continues to inspire. Hawkeye remains one of the most beloved TV characters in history. Alan Alda's performance combined humor, heart, and humanity, changing how sitcoms handled serious topics like war, loss, and trauma. Alan Alda's legacy extends far beyond mere ratings or the accumulation of awards. His impact resonates on a much deeper level, touching upon the very essence of storytelling and human connection. It represents a fundamental shift in the perception of what television could achieve, pushing the boundaries of entertainment and venturing into the realm of meaningful social commentary. Through MASH, a show that redefined the landscape of television, he pioneered the dramedy, a genre that seamlessly blends elements of both drama and comedy. He masterfully blended laughter and sorrow, creating a viewing experience that was both cathartic and thought-provoking, ultimately changing the way TV storytelling was approached. He raised the bar across the board, setting new standards for writing, directing, and acting, inspiring countless others in the industry to strive for excellence. His influence continues to ripple through the entertainment world, shaping the creative visions of generations to come. Off-screen, Alda consistently modeled empathy, demonstrating a genuine concern for others and a deep understanding of the human condition. He also championed humility, using his platform to advocate for equality and social justice, making a tangible difference in the world. His dedicated work in science communication beautifully reflects his lifelong belief in the power of connection and the importance of fostering understanding between people from all walks of life. Colleagues often describe him as exceptionally generous and kind, highlighting his unwavering support and genuine warmth. He possessed the remarkable ability to never lose perspective, maintaining a sense of humor even in the face of adversity. His enduring marriage to Arlene since 1957 stands as a powerful testament to his unwavering commitment and the strength of his character. Alda's legacy is ultimately one of profound humanism, a shining example of how to live a life filled with purpose and meaning. He leaves behind a powerful message, teaching us that empathy is not a weakness, but rather a source of immense strength. He showed us that curiosity is not just a trait, but a virtue, and that laughter, in its purest form, is a true expression of grace. While the face of Hawkeye Pierce may be his most widely recognized role, forever etched in the annals of television history, Alda's true and enduring gift lies in the indomitable spirit he has so generously shared with the world, inspiring us all to be better versions of ourselves. If you enjoyed this insightful look at the life and career of a true television legend, please take a moment to like this video, share your favorite Alda moment in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more content. We'll continue to bring you captivating stories from TV's golden age, celebrating the actors, writers, and shows that shaped the industry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.